People would sell for that little?
That's what Aldrich Ames sold for. His first meeting with the Russians, he needed to pay off a $50,000 credit card debt. And so he gave up the identities of two of our agents, and they were both immediately executed. 50,000 lousy dollars. 12 people were executed because of his information. He ratted them all out. And then was so careless, he bought a $2 million house in Arlington, Virginia. He drove a Jaguar to work. Guy's making $70,000 a year with a $2 million house and a Jaguar. And then he was bragging in the office that he put an in-ground pool with a gazebo that he built. And everybody who worked with him knew he was drunk all day long. It's like, well, where's this money coming from? So somebody reported him to security. The problem then was that security sent the file to this 27-year-old kid who sat on it for 18 months while Ames continued to spy for the Soviets, and then drove over to his house and said, wow, that's a really nice house. And then that was it. And then there was a woman named Sandy Grimes who said, this is ridiculous. Either we're going to do an investigation or we're not going to do an investigation. So she did an investigation, and she found that he was making trips to Mexico City. And every time he would come back to Mexico City, he would make an enormous bank deposit, 100,000, 150,000. Remember, this is before 9/11, so there's no anti-money laundering law that you have to report it to the IRS if it's more than 10 grand. So she said, he goes to Mexico City, he comes back, and then within days, he puts $100,000 in the bank. He's got to be spying for the Russians. She's the one who caught him. And then in what's called the hot wash, where they go over like lessons learned, where did we fall asleep at the switch here? She did that investigation, and she sent a paper to the director recommending that 27 people be reprimanded, right? He had been a drunk for 20 years, and they just kept promoting him, and promoting him, and promoting him. Then they made him the chief of counterintelligence for the Soviet branch.
Oh, he was a senior guy.
Oh, he was a senior guy, he was a GS-15.
I thought he was a regular dude.
He was a GS-15. So he had the actual names of all of the sources that we had recruited that were penetrations of the Kremlin or penetrations of the KGB. And so the director, John Deutsch, decided that no, he's not gonna reprimand or discipline these people. There are 7 who he's gonna put a very strongly worded letter in their files. And she's like, you know what, this isn't for me, and she quit in 1993.